very much for tuning back in. My name is Fonny. In my channel, I talk about my houseplant and my Hoyas. Today, it is another episode of Hoya Bloom series. This Hoya, I am so happy that I can see it in real life because I heard so much good thing about the floral scent and also the flower shape. It is Hoya Mirabilis. I got this Hoya from RCM Plant Export last year in December time, and that was the last import I got from RCM Plant Export last year. I am really happy that this plant, when it arrives, it's almost in the condition when it gets into the box. So I think it is a really healthy plant to begin with. So I am happy to show you, I finally see the flower of this Hoya. Start off with the first part of this series. How long does it take to grow the first peduncle? I got this Hoya, as I mentioned, in December time, and it is an import, so I have to kind of rehab it back to life, but it's very healthy. It only took maybe 2 weeks to actually push out roots that is visible to my eyes. And now it pushed out the first peduncle in 2nd of June, which is around 6 months from the time when I got it. So it took 6 months until the first peduncle has grown completely new. Then we move on to the Peduncle Formation. On the 2nd of June, you can see from the reference I'm showing you now, it grows a pretty long peduncle. It is similar to other Hoyas that I have shown you. It's a regular length of peduncle, I would say. And on the tip, it starts growing buds from the 2nd week since I saw this peduncle formed. So I'm really happy that this peduncle has always been active. It hasn't really gone through a dormant period until it pushes new bud on the tip of the peduncle. And then on the 3rd week, it grows quite obvious in the tip. You can see a little bit rounded shape of the bud on the tip of the peduncle. And in the 3.5 week, it suddenly exploded the growth. If you can see the video here, the growth of the peduncle just grow from a very small rounded dot all the way to this very big rounded bud. It just took like a week time. It's very magnificent, I think, for this Hoya growth. Whenever it reached that particular point, it just go from 10 kilometers per hour all the way to 200 kilometers per hour, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's the 3.5 week. And then you can see here, this is the opening of the peduncle. So you can see this in the close-up of the flower shape. If we take a close-up look here, you can see that the umbel size is really large, almost the same size of 4 of my fingers. And you can also see the corolla is pretty hairy. It associates a lot with Hoya GPS 735 in my opinion, just that that one is purple color and this one here is lime green. You can also see the corona in the middle is star shape with yellow color. If you take a closer look here, you can also see the pollen in the very center. Then we look at the side of the corolla. It is curled backwards with a hint of dark purple / green on the back. It is a very nice flower combination and it is a huge umbel. And with regard to the scent, I thought it will have a really strong scent since I heard a lot of good things from the others saying that it smells really strong and good, but it doesn't have a strong scent in this specimen. Maybe it is because of the condition I'm providing to this one is slightly different from others. Let me know in the comment box down below for your Mirabilis flower. Does it smell strong or what's your experience with that? If you look into the comparison between Hoya Mirabilis and Hoya Sunrise, the shape of the flower is very similar, just that Hoya Mirabilis is so much bigger in the size of each flower and also each umbel, and also it kind of go backwards less than Hoya Sunrise, because Hoya Sunrise goes completely backwards, but for Hoya Mirabilis it is not completely having the corolla going backwards. But look at the color combination. It could be a very nice makeup color. Alright, I hope you like this close-up of the flower shape. I didn't take it with me because it is on one of the hanging plates. I don't want to disturb it. I just want to leave it there so then it can grow happily without me just disturbing it, and I just like randomly broke the peduncle. Then we move on to the flowering duration. Today is the first day it opened up, so I'll put on a comment down here to show you how long it lasted for. So let's move on to another part, the Peduncle Nature. I'm very happy to tell you that this is also a rebuttable peduncle, which means that it will rebut over and over again in the same peduncle. Yeah, just like most of the other Hoyas, I would say. Last part, I want to share a little bit of the care tips of Hoya Mirabilis. I have two Mirabilis, two clones, I believe. One I got it from ASEAN Plant Export. It has a much larger leaf shape. Another one I got from Camilla that has a much smaller and splashy leaf shape. So for Hoya Mirabilis larger leaf that I'm showing you now, for the flowering one, I just put it in my room environment. Which on the other hand, for the smaller clone, I put it in the Millsville cabinet. Both of them are growing really well. So I don't think it is a very difficult Hoya for you to keep if you keep it in the room environment. Because for me, I put it right next to my south-facing window, and then it has direct sunlight between 8 to 12 during the summer season, and it's loving life. The only thing that you have to remind yourself is to keep the watering, because I realized that it dry out quite fast, even though I have a water reservoir for this one. So just bear in mind that, keep up with your watering. And the humidity is between 25 to 39%. Now it doesn't rain that much, so then the humidity is relatively low. At the time when it rains, I believe your room environment will be between 50 to 70 even percent of humidity. But regardless, it's fine, even at the time when it's really humid or at the time it's very sunny. Both of the time it thrives. So I would say it shouldn't be a problem for you to keep in the room environment. Yeah, so these are everything I know about Hoya Mirabilis. If you have any question with regard to the care tip or any tips you want to ask me about the flowering tips, let me know in the comment down below and then we can discuss further. If you have any suggestion for me to keep Hoya Mirabilis, please feel free to leave a comment down below as well, so then I can learn from each other. Right, if you like this video and then you actually managed to watch until now, I think that means you like this type of content. If that's true, please be generous enough to hit that like button so then I can continue producing similar content. And also you can share with your friends, by the way. If you are interested in this type of content and you don't want to miss out next time when I posted similar videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out next time when I posted similar content. Until next time, I wish everyone is having a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!